other stream. In this stream, I'm really curious about if psychologists gonna come in and what they're gonna be telling me today. Hopefully they're gonna fuck off. And the sooner the better. I was just watching video about Elliot Rodger, and how, they were trying to fix him too. But it didn't work. So he did whatever needed to be done. And I personally don't blame him for what he's done. Because, he had the right mentality. Life is all about getting your way with people. So it's like, I can't really say that he was, but it is what it is. If I were in his shoes, I would just pay for sex personally. Especially if he had so much money, but I mean, it is what it is. Dealing with people can be pretty aggravating, I tell you that much. Sometimes very aggravating, And then I was also seeing where his dad says, Elliot Rodger could never hurt the fly. I'm surprised he did such a thing. He didn't even have a loud voice. He was very shy and calm and everything. I'm surprised he did it. You see how it is? So, but this life is bullshit anyway. I agree with life is overrated 96. He is right about a lot of things. I like his attitude towards life. I remember years ago, my fucking parents used to tell me don't say this, don't say that. You need to kiss up to people. You cannot say that I'm just going to work just because of money and I don't give a shit. Nobody's gonna wanna hire you. And here I am watching Life is Overrated 96, saying about how he doesn't like to work, how he hates his job, he just goes there because of money, how he doesn't like nobody, how he doesn't care about religion, how fucking Christmas, New Year's irritates him, how people irritate him, how he got fired for fighting at the job, and he still keeps the job, And I'm looking at him thinking fuck. In spite of all of that, man is capable of holding 2 jobs, and he is working out, and pays his bills. All he talks about, college is a waste of time. I'm just going to work to survive. I hate this fucking existence. I just work all the time and I don't care about nothing. He tells people straight up, I'm just here to get the money and I don't fucking care. And when I was younger, my dad used to tell me not to say that. He said to have to say people, I love your company so much. I'm very appreciative for your opportunities for growth. You have to say all of that so you can just kiss up to people so you can get the money, get the job. See, Life is Overrated 96, not doing that. Hi, Danny P, how are you doing? I was expecting to see psychologists in here. Where you work? No, I'm just chilling. I worked 4 hours today and, tomorrow I will be working slightly more. And then the day after, on the 7th, I'll be working even more. And I'm kind of looking forward for it too. Because I want more money. Always do. I have enough to survive, but money gives me peace of mind. And I don't like to give people money. I like to keep all the money for myself. So I have my freedoms from people. People talking about to get me fuck out of the projects. And I'm like, yeah, that would be nice if I can go to fucking New York and really get a job there and I get the money. If people don't talk to me, I don't give a shit. But there are some stupid people like really PewDiePie, which preventing me from living like that. You see? I was fine living in Akai the way I used to live. I kept 2 jobs and they were not happy with me, but they didn't fire me. So if people don't fire me, life is good. I keep telling you, I don't fucking care. And if people don't want to talk to me, good, because people irritate me. I'm sitting at home all fucking day, I don't give a fuck. I don't even want to be around people. You know? I don't even want to be around people. They're making me angry. Very angry. So... Oh, don't talk this way. Do you smoke? Yeah, I do. I mean, you know, I vape a little bit here and there, and I smoke some legal marijuana in Wisconsin. I used to smoke other things, but you know, Wisconsin it's illegal. But fortunately, I live like 20 miles away from the border with Illinois. So actually, once I went there and I got some weed. But, you know, I'm not really... You know, I'm too old for this shit. To me, it's like, fuck. I'm about to drink Colt 45, 16 ounces. It's my last one. I bought like 4-pack, and I gave away one to the guy, and he gave me like 5 cigarettes in return, and I still have one. I smoke like 2 cigarettes a day, so... I don't know, maybe today I smoke another one. Maybe I save it for tomorrow. No, probably not gonna be smoking. Maybe I go to the gym that one of these days. I went to the gym right before New Year's too. You know? Trying to go like once a week, but I really don't like to like leave the house, honestly. I don't want to be around people. People make me angry. They're acting stupid. I mean, I can deal with them, I can ignore them, but it's like... I have Hurricane 8.1. Yeah, I mean, I drank Hurricane... Oh, that's great. I drank Hurricane like last month. We have those in Wisconsin, you know. But my favorite one is X-Head. That's like 11% of alcohol, and it's really delicious. Like X-Head is like... hands down, the most delicious malt liquor. It's even better than Colt 45 too. You know? Yeah, I hate people too, man. You know, I don't like to be around people. Period. You know, I don't like to be around people. They're making me angry. They irritate me a lot. Fuck off. And you know which people I don't like too, so... No, I'm not in Cali anymore. I left Cali in fucking July. California is nice, it's nice weather and everything, but it's too much fucking bullshit. Nice people too, but they just like... You know, they tell people to give a fuck what's wrong with me, and that's a big problem right there. People in Wisconsin do the same thing, but they don't do it as much, and they're more subtle about it. So that's why, you know, it doesn't make me so irritated in Wisconsin. Because they leave me alone more. You know, they don't care as much. So that makes me kind of feel better about life, because they don't care as much. And now, because I get more hours on my jobs, that's even better. But my boss care about me being late, which is understandable. Like the other day, I was late like 10 minutes. And I'm not supposed to be late more than 7 minutes. So he told me I'm going to get fired if I'm going to be late one more time. And I told him, you know what, in this fucking cold weather, you know, here in Wisconsin there is no snow, but it's pretty cold. So, and I ride in my electric bike, and you know, if the temperature is below like 15 degrees, which it's been like that for a couple days, so I've been really like dressing up in layers. You know, no snow, but fucking 10 degrees, you know. That's how it is in Wisconsin. So, with this weather, you know, like normally my battery in my electric bike can go for like 15 miles. if I go on the highest speed and can go 20 miles an hour. But like with that, first of all, the wind, right? Most of the time I go like 12, 14 miles an hour, sometimes 15, 16. And also, the cold weather makes the battery die faster. So the other day my battery died when I was like mile and a half away from the job. And at the time it died, it was like 4:21. So it took me like 20 minutes to get from that place to my job. And we have hills in Wisconsin too. So it's like, sometimes so I don't have to go bike uphill with no charge. I just fucking walk with the bike, and then downhill I ride again and I ride. But making long story short, shit like that, like mile and a half, it took me like 20 minutes. So by the time I got to fucking job, do you have a car? I used to have it, but not anymore. I gave it away. I don't like cars. So I gave it away. Because I don't want it. So don't have to pay for gas either, But let's get this. And my mom's going to be telling about me, you need to stop drinking. Fuck. This is like my second 16 ounces this year. Today is already evening on the 5th. And I'm about to drink 32 ounces of malt liquor. That's all I drink. So can't call me an alcoholic. I'm doing it on camera. I could do it off camera if I want to, so people not gonna know. But I just don't fucking care, because to me it's like a fucking art, It just. But I don't know. Doing art is not fun anymore because it's too much bullshit. You can't just enjoy yourself anymore. Too many manipulative people around. No, I'm not buzzed. I didn't fucking start drinking, my friend. What you talking about? I didn't drink any alcohol today. I'm about to start drinking. It's my first and the last one. I don't even have any more alcohol. And I'm not going to buy any either, because I don't fucking care. I don't need it. I'm about to fucking do my business and then go to sleep and have to go to work tomorrow. I need to wake up like 3 in the morning so I can fucking eat and go to work. I was thinking to cook some stuff, like some chicken drumsticks, but then I'm like, nah, I don't feel like cooking today, fuck. I have time, but I just don't want to do it, I don't want to do shit. That's the thing. I just don't want to do shit. It's supposed to be snowing a little bit. I didn't get myself snow tires, but I saw it shouldn't be snowing that much. So hopefully when I'm gonna leave tomorrow, I can still ride my bike safely to work. There's not gonna be no fucking ice on the roads. But I'm probably gonna try to leave early, But that said, it's not gonna be a lot of snow. It's gonna be just a little bit. And then after that, we're not gonna have no snow for like a week. Well, the temperature is gonna be between fucking 10 and 30 degrees, So. But it's okay, I don't care. I was thinking of getting snow tires, but then I'm like, fuck. I was looking at the weather and I'm like, nah, if there's maybe no snow, then I can do away with it. So. Now I'll be fine. I never had problem with safety, I'm worried about other things. I'm worried about only fucking more money on my bank account. Everything else you don't have to worry about. I don't give a fuck. Who told you that? Fucking real PewDiePie? She has low IQ. Don't listen to her. She needs to go back in the fucking tree. She has no brain. Black people don't know anything about disorders. Black people shouldn't have any intellectual jobs. So listening to them, it's like listening to the fucking monkeys. They need to go back to the fucking plantation and do the job which requires like customer service, warehouse. If they want to be successful, need to play NFL or read rap or R&B, but no intellectual jobs, only for white people. I know it sounds racist, but that's the truth. Because I dealt with them, I know that they're fucking stupid. Only create problems for everybody. I noticed that. So, and on top of that, they're fucking having sex with white women too. And that's why, I read some history about it. Why KKK started. Because they didn't like that black man was having sex with their woman. Which is understandable and it's not healthy either, but hey. Stupid people do stupid things. So, and I deal with these people. That's why I don't like them, because they're fucking stupid. And they create problems for me. Before I used to like them, because, black people, they have cool personality, they read rap, they have good taste when it comes to things. I'm gonna give them that. And they work pretty fast. But they're fucking stupid. They're fucking stupid. They create problems everywhere they go. So I clearly understand why, they need to be on plantation. Because, they create a lot of problems. You are doing okay. Winter sucks, but at least you are not fighting in Ukraine. To be happy and survive the winter depression day by day. You're okay, dude. You're not a fat alcoholic pig like that. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want to go to the Ukraine either, and I could have been there too. They were looking for me 3 years ago. If I go to Russia right now, they're going to be looking for me over there. So I definitely don't want to go there. But I mean, we're all going to die. Life is shit. So people worrying about fighting and this and that, but let's face it. It's all a matter of time. Okay, people can say, oh, you have Asperger's, you're autistic, there's something wrong with you. So then when I say, for example, like racist stuff, black people, if they think I'm normal, they're going to beat my ass. But because they think there's something wrong with me, they're not going to do it. But this is not a good solution, because, okay, I'm going to live like a vegetable for another 50 years. And then what? I mean, I'm sure I'm safe here, but I'm not worried about it, I'm not worried about safety. I'm worried about money and freedom. I know that people don't care. They even know why I'm getting angry at them. And they know that too. ADHD no more. I agree with you. But who cares who has what? Man. Let's talk about solutions, not problems. I agree with you. I probably have more of ADHD. Because when I'm reading about it, like, yeah. But ADHD and Asperger's, they're like comorbid conditions. But I kind of agree with you, like, might think I'm over ADHD, because people say that people with Asperger's, they don't understand things. And people with ADHD, they understand things, but they like, they have problems like overthinking, which I have, concentration problem. But my concentration is more like autistic, because like people with ADHD, they cannot concentrate. Versus me, Happy New Year, Ryan. How you doing? People with Asperger's, they're hyper-focused, right? And I'm more like hyper-focused, Like when I concentrate on stuff, I don't see anything around me. I'm like zoning out type of guy. But people with ADHD, they cannot concentrate. But I don't know, it's difficult, because to me, like, my concentration problem, like, I cannot talk and work with people. Like, I have an attention problem kind of thing. But like, you cannot think straight. Oh, I can think straight, you see. I can think straight, but like when I'm working, I cannot officially interact with people, because when I start talking to people, I mean, people say that, but I'd say it's more like switching attention. Because like, at the same time, like I can, for example, while I'm working, I develop myself an app, so while I'm working, I can still be on my phone and I can still take care of business, for example. I can do that. When I'm in the car, I can drive and I can, like, for example, switch songs. I can do that. But when it comes to like interacting with people while I'm working, it's like I can interact a little bit, but not like a lot, because then I start to much switch my focus from like work to talking to people, and then I just stop working. I just like start talking to people and I stop doing the job, you know? You shouldn't even have to interact at work. I agree with you. And the thing is, I'm actually more productive when I'm not interacting with people. Well, I agree with that one too. Especially with me, I don't even have a lot in common with these people. When I see how people act, I understand that even if I wouldn't have that problem, I probably wouldn't fit in anyway. Because when I look at people, how they talk, how they interact, it's not like I'm stupid. I'm seeing that I'm not going to be able to fit in anyway. So I'm like, you know what? I don't even fucking care. So that's another reason why I don't want to go out. Because it's like, okay, what we're going to be talking about? I'm going to go there, not say a word. Or then I'm going to say how I feel. People going to tell me to shut up. Like I had that experience in California, you know. I was talking to people, I was saying things which I'm interested in, and they didn't want to listen to me. And then they were talking about stuff I don't know nothing about. Okay. What's the point of talking to people? The whole shit is stupid, you know. Life is Overrated 96 was talking about in his video how he just goes to the fucking store, he goes there to get his shit and get the fuck out. And it irritates him, and people start talking and wasting their time and all of that, and he's like, fuck that. I just want to get my business, get in and get out. I'm not here to be fucking having conversation with fucking strangers, you know. I just want to get in, get out, go home. You know, he doesn't want to do it. And I can relate to that too. By the way, Goldfish Crackers, Still All White's favorite. Still All White in New York, hopefully I'm gonna go there. So I get my freedoms there. And don't get me wrong, I like Wisconsin, but I just don't like what's going on around me. I don't like the stupid hood rats leaving the door open and shit like that. You know, acting stupid. Now in on track, we don't have no black people working with me, only one black woman. It's probably a psychologist. The rest of them white and Hispanics. You know, way better actually. I feel better working with whites and Hispanics. I like working with them better than working with black people. And I work with Hispanic people in California. I like working with them better than blacks too. People who fit in and have great social skills are sad, angry, and depressed a lot too. Don't think too much about it. We're all different. I mean, that's true. I know that. My buddy Chad, for example, he had sex with a lot of women and he still had a lot of problems in his life. They're just different problems, like child support, getting drunk, and then getting DUIs and things like that. So he also been broke and crying. I've seen him like that. You know, so yeah, you're right. Everybody have problems. They're just different. So, but at least you have freedom to fucking fuck everything that moves. You know? Well, I don't like to work with black people because I don't like the way they do the job and the way they act. You know? But Hispanic people, I like to work with them better. Because they mind their business and they do the job clean. Like I said, back in Columbus, I used to work with black people. They didn't wash dishes clean, but they washed them fast. Hispanic people, they do better quality job. I noticed that. That's why I like working with them better. And they're also more respectful and they mind their business. And are not up to some bullshit running that stupid ass mouth. You know, as much as black people do. So that's why I like them better. They seem to be more intelligent too. I can see that. So, based on working with them, you know. I'm talking about from personal experiences, you know. They don't create it. I feel like working with Hispanics, they're not going to be creating so many problems for you. You know, and they do a better job. They work cleaner, you know. I noticed that. Because I used to work in this candy factory with Hispanic people. I like working with them. You're washing the floors clean from this fucking candy stuff. Doing spotless clean job. Everybody who working there, their stuff was clean. I haven't started learning Spanish because of them, and I dropped doing this. But I learned a little bit. More than hola, como estás? Estás bien. I learned a little bit more than that, but still not a lot. And I stopped doing it. So, but they kind of inspire me, and I liked working with them. They're different too, because all about dancing and all of that. And I'm not really into that, but like working with them, way better. Versus working at fucking nursing home with black people. That was fucking, they were making me angry all the time. And Hispanic people actually enjoy working with them. Hey, crazy Russian, how is the journey of the cranking your meat going? You stop releasing. Just shut the fuck up, man. I would have to block you because you know, you fucking obsessed with that shit. I don't even talk about it. Yeah, that's stupid. I watch videos on YouTube, they're telling me, oh, you shouldn't be jerking off because then your desire for women is gonna get less and you're not gonna have any motivation. And I'm listening to that shit and I'm thinking to myself, I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking care. Women think I'm weird anyway. They don't want to fuck me anyway. They're gonna try to fix me. So I would rather watch porn or fucking pay for sex if I have money for it. Because I just don't want to deal with the bullshit. You know? So I don't fucking care. I don't listen to nothing. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I don't consider it a problem. The problem is you have to be certain way and act certain way in order to get the woman. And people say, oh, you need to just talk to them, you need to be nice to them. It's exactly what Life is Overrated 96 is talking about. People say all this stuff, they give advice, but you know, this advice is fucking bullshit. Because there is way more to it than that. Because if that would be like that, you know, there is a lot of normal people. Some of them are big and strong. Some of them are working out. And they still have a hard time getting women. Why? Because being nice, it's not enough. Being big and strong is not enough. Women don't want most of men, it's a waste of time. Yeah, that's true. But you need to be certain way and act certain way. And also they want to fix you. You see? The problem that women are manipulating men with sex. And they say, hey, I'm going to have sex with you, but in order to have sex with me, you need to be this, and this. And a lot of times it goes against how I want to live my life. And that's why I don't want to deal with them. That's why I would rather fucking jerk off and pay for it. Because I won't do what I want to do. And I want women to be my fucking sex slave. And keep your fucking legs open and keep your fucking mouth shut. And don't bother me to live how I want to live. You know? Yes, they want to change and mold you against your will. You see, that's exactly why I don't want to deal with them. That's why I was holding on to my fucking Alima. Because she was not doing that. She was just saying, be a man, go to work and do whatever the fuck you want to do. And as long as you buy me shit, I don't give a fuck. You see? But a lot of women, they're not like that. They want you to be a certain way, act a certain way in order to be with them. That's why I couldn't get along with them, you see? That's exactly the point. That's exactly the issue, you know? And there are women, you know, there are good women in this world. Like I had one. And I didn't really break up with her. I just had to run away because of the stupid people. And she was black too, but she was African black. And I still had issues with her because she was not passionate when it comes to sex and she was high maintenance. I didn't particularly like that aspects of her, but I like everything else about her. She's a good personality, very nice woman, you know. I can be myself around her. She was giving me my freedoms. I got a good woman in my life, you know. That's why I didn't want to break up with her. That's why I didn't want to get it with Lydia too, because of her. You see? But I had to run away from Columbus because people started giving me shit what's wrong with me because of the real PewDiePie, and I didn't like it. And I was in a situation where I was ready to fucking punch my oldest boss in his fucking face because he was making me so fucking angry. So he was a psychologist apparently. So and psychologist trying to give a fuck what's wrong with me, and that's why I wanna like fuck them up. You know? San Francisco, the same thing. People are caring what's wrong with me, so I was not getting along with my mom, not getting along with my family. They were trying to manipulate me, and I was like, fuck that, I don't want this shit. And that goes back, I was watching, about the symptoms of if man doesn't likes the woman. And I didn't agree with number 4 and 5. Number 4 was everyone just is a problem. Yeah, I agree. Not everyone. There are a lot of good people in this world, but when you tell people to do the wrong things, that's a problem, you know? But when I was watching that video, like 5 points for the woman that man likes her. And first 3 I completely agree with. Like, if I like you, need to pay attention to her, be nice to her. That shit is true. But number 4 and 5, bullshit. Number 4, you have to introduce your family to your girlfriend. And if you don't, it means you don't like her. That's not true. Because in my situation, for example, what if I introduce my family to my girlfriend and my family is gonna start to try to manipulate me out of the relationship? Am I wrong to not wanting to introduce my family to my girlfriend? No, I'm not. As a matter of fact, it's like the opposite. I want to protect our relationship. That's why I don't want to introduce my girlfriend to my family, because my parents may fuck with my mind and then they say, hey, she's not good for you, she's a bad person, she doesn't like you. Because I had that experiences, okay? And I don't want that shit to happen, you know? I want to date who I want to have sex who I want. If I introduce it to my family gonna start fuck with my head and manipulate me out of the relationship. If I keep it away from my family, I don't have that problem, you see? So, if I have feelings for my woman and I know how my family is, if I don't want her to introduce to my family, I'm only trying to save her from problems. That's how I look at it. But some people just too stupid to understand it. And I also don't agree with number 5, because number 5, if you like the woman, you have to share with her your goals in life. What if I don't have no fucking goals? What if I just go to work so I get the money and then I just buy her shit and have sex with her? And I don't really have no fucking goals. Or what if my goal's gonna be changing? I'm gonna say one thing, and next year is gonna be something else. Should I really be telling her my goals? Why? To fucking mislead her? To tell her one thing and then the next year is gonna be something else? Why do I need to do it? You know? So that's why I don't agree with number 4 and 5 on that video, you see? And I have legitimate reasons for it. So you cannot go by that, you know? Because you don't know whom you're dealing with and what this person's situation in life is. You need to figure out that one first before like get into that type of stuff, you know? So, who do you watch on YouTube besides Life is Overrated 96? I watched Todd Grande. I really like that guy. He's a psychologist. I enjoy watching his videos. Mostly lately, I've been watching reels of Russian psychologists because of Lydia and all of that stuff. And then that's what I'm watching now. I don't really watch a lot of bloggers. But before, I used to watch Andrei Savelyev, Faded Holy Soldier, Life is Overrated 96, psychologist Todd Grande. Who else I used to watch? Mr. Ebzion. What do the psychologists talk about? Todd Grande. He talks about diagnosing different people. He talks about Britney Spears, Elliot Rodger, Ridgway, Rodriguez guy, the Night Stalker. And he talks about, he's speculating on what kind of disorders they may have as a professional psychologist. He talks about narcissism, sociopathy, psychopathy, just disorders. Autism spectrum disorder, borderline personality disorder, things like that. I also used to watch Katie Morton too. I'll have to watch him, sounds interesting. Yes, he's really good. I would recommend you to watch Todd Grande. I like to watch him personally. I watched him the other day, couple of his videos the other day, but it's been a while since I've been watching him, because most of the time I watch reels on YouTube and that's like plenty for me. I get hooked on them too. So it's pretty entertaining, And sometimes I don't really watch YouTube, I do other things too. I'm not bored, I'm by myself all day and I actually feel happy. I feel better by myself when I'm around people these days. You can watch your own videos too, they're good. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. I sometimes do that too, but not a lot. I don't watch my own videos a lot. A little bit, not a lot. But thank you. Before, people used to tell me my videos are garbage, but I don't give a fuck. They like some of my videos and they didn't like other videos, so. When I first started YouTube, people liked me. Then they didn't like me, so it's like, you're a smart and thoughtful person. It's interesting to watch them, to hear your philosophy. Well, thank you, appreciate it. But I say racist stuff too, which I don't care about. Because, it's just the truth, like I said, black people did bad things for me in my life. Like the real PewDiePie. And then I've been listening to people's conversation, and it turns out that Turi and Shaniqua, they did some bullshit to me. That's why I started having more problem with First Community Village too. And I noticed that people started treating me weird. And I understand why they did that. Because they were trying to help me, but they were doing things worse. They were making things worse. Because they were trying to help me, not in a way that, okay, this guy is trying to do the job. Something wrong with him. We need to fix him. See, that's a problem. They were telling us, I'm wrong. There's something wrong with me. We need to save him from the abuse. So he needs to be fixed, not us. And that's what the problem is with them, because I look at things different. I look at things like, no, it's the other way around. You should adjust your rules to me, not the other way around. And you shouldn't treat me any type of way. Okay, in America, time is money. I don't work fast enough. Fuck. Instead of treating me any type of way, treat me like a disability. You can just give me less money or put me somewhere where it's not gonna be affected, or just instead of doing that shit, why don't you just give me more time to build myself up to do the job, to do some shit like that, instead of focusing on what's wrong with me or whatever, fuck. And I heard that white people in FedEx are not doing it. They were just let the man fucking work. Let the man work hard. and they didn't want to tell nobody what's wrong with it. It's just like, please don't fire this guy. Let him do the job. You see? They were not running their mouth, talking about stupid shit or shit they don't know nothing about. And you notice that most of the psychologists, psychiatrists, they're white. Most of the doctors are white. And I believe, listening to nurses talking about me, they've all been talking about, leave him alone without people. He's not dangerous by himself, leave him by himself. You shouldn't care what's wrong with him. The only two things he has from Asperger's is his behavior and some communication challenges, and we shouldn't care. No, real PewDiePie wants to care, and nobody wants to give a shit. So she created more problems for me and other people. I was getting irritated all the time. People were treating me like a disability when I don't have a disability for the job, putting me on projects. People are caring, and I'm going around people, and I just barely holding myself from getting into the fucking fight with them. For the way people treat me, I want to fuck them up. So, and I chose out, I have to fucking pay money to psychologists I didn't even want them to begin with. When people come into my channel and say I'm a psychologist, you know? And I don't want to deal with that shit. I think it's waste of time and money. And then I know Lydia is going to a psychologist, that's why she doesn't talk to me. And she has more problems than I do. And I'm seeing that. Because I know that the reels are about her. I lived with her, I know what kind of person she is. So, she has more problems than I do. She may be socially better than me, but she has more other problems which I don't have. And I'm looking at it like, fuck. You're such a pain in the ass, like, no wonder men just like pump and dump, because like, being in a relationship with somebody like that, it's like, fuck. That's crazy. That's difficult. The only way I can be in a relationship with her is just like, have sex with her and put duct tape on her fucking mouth. The way she is. Based on what I'm seeing about her. And then she goes to psychologists, like fucking wasting her money. It's like she's fucking wiping her ass with $100 bills. Because she has so many problems. Watching these cards. I have bruises on my heart. I'm worried about your parents. Fuck. We're not even in a relationship yet. And you're already worried about that? That shit is crazy. You know? I didn't even want to break up with Alima because of her. Because of the way she was acting around me. I don't care, bro. Semen retention saved my life. What's your longest strike, bro? Listen, man. I don't count that type of stuff. Because I'm not into that shit. I jerk off when I feel like it. And I don't when I don't. Okay? Get the fuck out with your fucking semen retention. Because I don't care about it. Okay? I want to listen to you because I don't give a fuck. You know? So leave me alone with that shit. Because I don't care. Okay? And I don't consider jerking off as a problem, because I know that even if I'm not going to be jerking off, it's going to be the same thing. I don't believe in that theory, you know. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. But that's my personal opinion, okay? So... Okay, fair. I used to think it was BS until I hit 3 months. Okay, well, it's good thing that you feel that way. I mean, good for you. I'm happy for you that you're happy with that, but I'm still don't want to follow it, so thanks, but no thanks, my friend. No, that's okay. You don't bother me as much as other people do, you know? Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't agree with you, but, but other people bother me more with like always talking about Asperger's. That bothers me more. Are you and Bro Nathaniel cool? I mean, I like him as a person. I only met him once. But the things were weird. And he didn't want to talk to me because he doesn't want to care. And when he started talking about the Jews. And I didn't have much to tell him. You know, here's the thing about people. I learned in life that you cannot go like 100 with people. Because like, you have to get to know people first. People talk about what interested them. I talk about what interests me. So we need to find commonalities first and keep it. But when people focus about what's wrong with me, it creates problems right there. I used to talk to Brad Keane. I used to really like him. And then he said there's something wrong with me, whatever, like, and I got angry at him. But his wife used to like me though. So. But Brad Keane, he has problems too. He said that he has agoraphobia, and I don't have that problem. People are full of shit. That's why I don't care about people. I just do me. We all have something wrong with us, but, even weird people, they want to poke fun of other weird people. That's just how the way things go. What's up, Emil? I just got here. Hey, what's up, Tangle? How you doing? Cheers, my friend. Cheers. Cheers to Canada. I watched the video of one Canadian girl. I got it on my reels on Instagram. She was talking about how she doesn't want to get involved with American politics and how they already have a lot of bullshit in Canada and they don't want to care about America. Yeah, cheers, that's right. So, but I can tell you what, Canada is cleaner than America. I'm gonna give them that. My girlfriends or ex-girlfriend, I don't know who she is anymore, family, they live in Canada. They're very nice people, African people. When I was going with her to Canada, it was nice. Last time we went to Canada, it was not good because they were giving a fuck. What's wrong with me? I spoiled the whole thing. But even though they're blacks, I like them. I like your fucking brother. I like your sister. They're good people, They're good people. They're good people. I like them, actually. So, I like your mom, I like your brother, I like your sister, I like your daughter. Even though, because of your daughter, I stopped living with her. Because they were trying to give a fuck, whatever. And your daughter was, like, treating me, like, in a way which was, like, really made me angry. But I don't want to talk about it because she's still a sweetheart, so. Canadians love Americans. And we are happy about Trump. Good. Russian people like Trump too, by the way. So, Russian people love Trump. So, and you know what? Even a lot of Russian nationalists, they're cool with Americans too. And they are talking about the Jewish people are trying to turn Anglo-Saxons against Slavic people. You know? So. And I dealt with that too. When I used to live with my dad, he was turning me against white West European Americans. He was telling me that the way I am, people not gonna like me and they're gonna be firing me from everywhere. And that kind of makes me think negatively about people in America. You know? Yes, there are certain weird cultural differences which seems weird to me, but I realize that Americans and Russians, they can understand each other just fine. You know? And I'm seeing it. That's why when I'm seeing what's going on, I have problems more with like blacks and Jews. Because black people are stupid, they say shit that they shouldn't say, they create problems for other people doing a lot of fucked up stupid shit. And they're disrespectful and stupid. And the Jewish people, they're very manipulative. They're all about ethnic purity of Jewish race. And if you're going against it, they're trying to manipulate you. You know? So, and again, when I say this stuff, I'm speaking from personal experience. So, dealing with these people. Media creates stupid rap songs. They have no filter. For that reason, just listen to old Tupac. And I like Tupac too. You know? I agree with you. Old 90s rap is better. And the thing is, I also like conservative blacks and older blacks better than younger ones. You know? Because they're smarter. You know? Just like I like Malcolm X, for example. I have a lot of respect for that man, and he's black. I like Malcolm X. I like Candace Owens, you know. So I like some of the black people, but I just don't like the real PewDiePie, and I don't like what they're doing these days. You know, I don't like P. Diddy. You know, I don't like that guy. He's a piece of shit. I don't like Suge Knight. You know. I don't like these people, you know. So, influencers that do bad things, sure, yeah. I'm happy that fucking P. Diddy is in jail. He's a piece of shit. Because it gets into young people's minds, yeah. And like rewires their brains. I mean, I think that some of these people, actually a lot of them are stupid, period. Because like with my experience, I don't think that they did what they did because they listened to the music, you know. In my experience, I had problems with black people for different reasons. I don't like the way they work because they don't wash dishes clean. They do job fast, I give them that. They jump into conclusion, they say shit they shouldn't say. Also, black Hebrew Israelites, they're stupid. They think they're chosen people, but they don't know nothing about anything. Yet they think that they're fucking right about stuff. You know? It shows how stupid and ignorant they are. You know? Just, I watch videos with black Hebrew Israelites. They don't know shit about shit. They think that black people are chosen people. They're lost tribes of Israel. And they're reading the shit from the Bible. You can't argue with them. But they're talking some fucking nonsense, you know? They don't know shit. They're fucking stupid. They're fucking ignorant as fuck. But they're fucking funny people. They're good when it comes to like music and dances. And you look at them from the distance. They seem like funny people, you know? They seem like fun. But they're fucking stupid. You know? They don't know shit. But they're funny. You know? So I saw a lot of that. Think about it this way. People see some autistic behaviors, and white people who know about it, they say, yes, this guy has his behaviors, but he's capable of working, right? Yeah, cage mentality, I guess, plantation mentality. But white people say, no, you need to treat him like a disability. And they treat him like a disability when there's nothing wrong with me mentally or physically. I'm just a little socially off. Yeah. Okay, well. And they start insulting me and they saying, hey, we're trying to help you. They trying to what? Prove that I have problems I don't have, so people have less problems with me, which only creates more problems for other people. And they try to make me look like somebody I'm not, like I have problems which I don't have. For what? Wasting my time, wasting your time. It's not fixing anything. Why do you need to do it? There's no reason for it. That shit is stupid. It's like saying weather is bad and you don't have an umbrella. So it's a waste of time, not fixing anything. Exactly, it's a waste of time. Yeah, it is. Waste of time and money. Yep, that's exactly the point. Yep. Only creates more problems. I have to prove people, hey, I'm not dangerous by myself. I can unload. I used to work fucking unloading with a fucking helmet. Like I'm about to get hurt to the job. And the thing is, I never had that problem. So, and people are talking about, you're trying to fix productivity problem with giving a fuck about Asperger's. Right. Stupid. Yeah. Yeah, people who don't give a fuck are smarter. And there are fucking medical professionals who look at me and always say that I have from autism is my communication problems and some behaviors, like, which is also ADHD, like concentration problem, anxiety, things like that, but like nothing major, which is like prevents me from like functioning in the society. Skip Bayless just got outed for trying to pay a coworker to smash. What are your thoughts? It's too much money to pay for sex. You know, but I don't want to talk about it. So, but back in the day in Columbus, I used to have sex for like 20, 30 bucks. This is another thing which black people are good for. That their women are fucking cheap. I used to pay black hookers $20 to have sex, and then I used to pay hookup price for the black guy like $15. And then once I pay hookup price once, I pay $35 total to bust a nut. The next time I call that girl, we have sex for $20. But that was back in like 2010, 2011, 2012. And one of the girls, she was 57 years old. I was having sex with her for $20 twice a month. I was coming to her place, and she was not only having sex with me, she was also feeding me, and she gave me her son's pants. And one time, me and my buddy Charlie and her, we even been smoking weed together. And then we got high, and Charlie left, and I had high sex with her. So, she was 57, I was 25, back in 2012. And then I found my girlfriend, Dalima, and I told her I got a girlfriend. And I came into her, I said I'm not going to have sex with her because I got a girlfriend. I gave you $15. Oh shit, smoking weed and banging, you had it made. I mean, One time I did even crazier things. I actually had sex in front of other people, but I didn't enjoy it. In June of 2012, I was hanging out with deaf people who use silent language. And we were drinking together, and then we met this girl, Puerto Rican girl. She was 33 or 34-year-old at the time. So we all went to this deaf people crib. And I was having sex with her for like 8 hours without a condom. But she told me that she has a healthy uterus, so she was trying to get a kid for her fucking relative and all of that. But I didn't really like having sex with her. I didn't feel nothing. But I've been like going for like long time. All night. We were having sex in front of these deaf people. They were just fucking playing beer pong and like having sex. That was the craziest thing I ever done in my life when it comes to that. So I did have sex right in front of people. Once. But I didn't like having sex with her. I don't know. I don't have feelings for her, you know. A lot of times when you do it for a long time, it doesn't mean sex is good. You know, you cannot come because it's like you don't have like attraction. So it's like you just, you know, it's empty sex. It's not good. You cannot come because you're not really like aroused, if you will. Oh my God, you're awesome, Emil. Love your YouTube. Emil, how can I send you money without you seeing? Well, I wish you could send me money, but you know, I lost my monetization 3 years ago, so. I mean, what's your Cash App? I have a Cash App, so if you want to send me money, you can Cash App me. Because I really would like some money, honestly. Vancouver, Canada is a complete shit show now that they legalized drugs. I mean, I don't know, I've never been to Vancouver. I've been to MacArthur, Canada, because I tried to send Todd money. He set up some app that I couldn't use because I'm from Canada. And then he got mad at me. But I was probably a present from my mom because she went there. That's why. Cash App doesn't work. Canada can't send money to Ace through Cash App. Emil, do you know what this woman really wants from us, man? Which woman are you talking about? I don't know. Every woman is different, just like all men are different. John Sherka. I don't know who that guy is, so. I don't know. I cannot tell you. You have to go and ask women, don't ask me. Everybody wants different things, just like men. You know. And that's a problem with Lydia too. She thinks that all men care about body count. How can I help you, my friend? I don't know. I'm not getting pussy myself either, so what you talking about? I don't know. If you want an easy way out, just get yourself a prostitute. Oh my God. That is just a fucking lunatic. Short, bald man, but legend. He has his huge dong. You seem confident. Oh, thank you, but I don't have a career. I don't have a lot of money. I'm on probation for disability, apparently, because people are trying to make me a better person, which, like I said, it's a waste of time and money. Oh, thank you, but I still have to, like, I threw 5 years of my life in fucking trash can because of this fucking bitch, the real PewDiePie, you know? I gotta run, Emil, but if you find a way, I can send you some rainy day money in a way that you can see my real identity. I will, buddy. Oh, thank you. I mean, do you have a Chase Bank? I have a Zelle. You know Zelle? Cheers, take care. But anyway, I'm gonna talk to Tangle later. I don't care about his money. He's probably not gonna send me money, but if he will, I would appreciate it because I need it. So, if I want to go to New York and get my freedoms, guess what? I need to have a couple grand on my bank account, and I better off fucking clear my debts. You know, fuck. And I have to pay to fucking psychologists, I guess, against my will. You know, so. Which I didn't fucking order them, but I can see that I'm dealing with psychologists everywhere I go. I hear people talking about it. And I see that things are wrong. So I believe it. I'm not surprised. But I don't like it because, like I said, I don't want it. So I don't need it. It's not gonna fix any problems, you know. If I had like intellectual, physical disability for physical job, okay, yeah. But I don't have that. And not working fast enough, it's not gonna, it's not, you know, it's not gonna, you know, make you wanna go on disability or need a psychologist. Okay, psychologists look at me just going to work, doing the job, not talking to people. And they think that I don't work fast enough. But then again, what? It's a fucking waste of time and money. Have you ever thought about giving up and going out with a bank? What do you mean? What do you mean going out with a bank? I don't understand what you're talking about. Do you support legalized euthanasia? I actually do, yeah. Like taking revenge on people who have mistreated you. I support that, yes. And yes, I want to legalize euthanasia too. I support that as well. I do. I do. As a matter of fact, if it was up to me, I would fucking, like I said, I would make unemployment illegal and I would start injecting people who don't have a job. I would do that. So. But on the contrary, I would make employment more accessible, meaning I would make people not to care about a lot of things. Like, for example, if the workers are not stupid, but they just don't work as fast, people just shouldn't care. They just still, instead of firing them, they should give them less money. Also, if people treat you any type of way at your job because there's something wrong with you, I make it illegal too. As long as you have a job, nobody should tell you shit. I'll make that too. But if you don't have a job and you cannot work, euthanasia. Do you have any thoughts on white people going extinct? Of course I tried Milwaukee Best Ice. As a matter of fact, that's like my buddy's Charlie favorite beer. When I was in Columbus, Ohio, I used to drink a lot of that. Because my buddy Charlie, that's the only thing he drinks. So of course I tried that. Of course I drink a lot of that beer. So what was the other comment? Your thoughts on white people going extinct? I mean, yeah, and that's a problem. You know, it's like in the movie Idiocracy, right? That's what we see. All those fucking barbarians coming from Middle East and Africa destroying Europe. And then they're owning the stores. Like, I've been to Germany. I mean, they're adapting pretty well to German culture, but German people don't like them. They're hiding into suburbs, and you still see fucking swastikas over there, which talks about like there is a civil unrest. And that's not a good thing. And I watch videos on YouTube about that. How like German people, they like German nationalism, and all these foreigners, they come in there, and they're all about their rights, gay rights, and all of that. That shit is fucking horrible. That shit is horrible. That shit is horrible. I definitely against that shit. I think it's bad what's going on. And the extinction of white race, I think it's a real concern too. You know, just like in movie Idiocracy. White people, they're smart, they focus on careers, they don't have kids for a long time. But the fucking hoodrats, they have like 10 kids. Middle Eastern people, they have a lot of kids. And what these people are doing, they're destroying everything they touch. So, I'm a Middle Eastern person too, but I don't like my own people because I don't like what they're doing. All this fucking ethnic purity and manipulation. And how Jewish people manipulating America into supporting Israel. That shit is fucked up, you know? Which makes Palestinian people to come to fucking Europe and America because they cannot live in peace and home. And I talked to one of them in California. He said that he likes to be at home. He likes to be in Palestine better, but these people have to, you know, they're refugees. They can't live there because Jews fucking killing them. You know, they stole the fucking land 2 times. First time they stole it in 1270. Second time they stole it in 1948. Okay? And there are Jewish manipulators like Rudy Rothman who talks about Judea. But he is not going back enough into the Jewish history. Because how Jewish people are started? They started with the idea that there is one God. First people to accept monotheistic religion. Where Abraham was from? He was from Ur. This is a modern day area of Iraq. Not even Israel, mind you, Iraq. He is an Iraqi guy. The first Jew was from Iraq. Now, his descendants went and took somebody else's land, which was called Canaan. So pretty much Jewish people stole somebody else's land 2 times. That's what they did. And they formed based on religion, not based on land. And here's another crazy part. King David, and you know Jewish people like to say, David Melech Israel, Hai Vekayam, which means that King David is always alive. And the funny thing about it, you know, Jewish people, it goes by mother, right? Matriarchy. So if your mother is Jewish, you're Jewish. And they don't care about men. Because men are fucking animals who fucks everything they move, according to the Jewish people, okay? But here's the kick to it. King David, okay, on his mother's side, he was from Moab, you know. And guess what? Moab, Amalek, all these people, they're fucking anti-Semites. So pretty much, King David wasn't Jewish, according to Halacha, okay? He was not Jewish. Because his ancestors on his mother's side were from not Jewish people. They were like anti-Semites. His ancestors were anti-Semites, you know. Wow, I didn't even know that. I mean, I studied Jewish history, so... Yeah, her name was Ruth. And she was from Moab, who was against Jewish people, but she converted to Judaism. And King David came from her, on his mother's side, so. He came from anti-Semites. And we talk about King David. So there's a lot of bullshit. A lot of hypocrisy. That's why I don't give a fuck. You know? That's why I don't care about nothing. Really. There's no point. It's all bullshit. It's all bunch of crap. I just want to enjoy my life and do whatever the fuck I want to do. I don't care about this religion stuff, ethnic Jewish, purity of Jewish race stuff, all of this manipulations. I don't give a fuck, you know? I don't care. I don't care about none of that shit. So... You don't care. All you want is a white, blonde, Scandinavian Aryan. Really, I don't have a type. I was happy with my black girlfriend. She was cool. All I want is a woman who will understand me, who let me be myself around her, who let me do whatever the fuck I want, and act how I want, and be cool with it. And of course, I want good sex and have fun. That's all. I don't care who she is, white, black, Scandinavian. I don't really fucking care, really. You know? The only reason I don't like blacks and Jews, not because of who they are, because of what they do to me. You know? Otherwise, I don't care. I used to like black people before, but they're just doing a lot of dumb shit, which negatively affects me. If they wouldn't be doing that, I wouldn't care. You know? I really don't care. It's their genetics, I cannot blame you. Yeah, they're fucking stupid. A lot of them are. Not all of them, but a lot of them are fucking stupid. You know? A lot of them are fucking stupid. I mean, I like some of the black people. That's smart, like Malcolm X, 50 Cent. You know, they're smart black people. There's some people I used to work with, they're black and they're alright, but... Yeah, this society is damaged, I agree with you. This society is fucked up. A lot of things are fucked up in this world, you know? That's why I don't follow nothing. I don't follow politics, I don't watch nothing, I don't care about nothing. I know, you know, it's just like... I feel just like life was overrated in 96, the same way, about everything. I only care about getting paid so I can do what I wanted to do. Yep, that's exactly how I feel. I only care about getting paid. That's it. Just go to work, get the money, and that's it. This is why your coworkers hate you so much. You know the truth. Okay, well, fine. I mean, right now where I work, I don't really hate my coworkers. They seem to be cool. But before, back in the day, I didn't like to work with black people at First Community Village. I didn't like all of them. Some of them were cool, but most of them, nah. I didn't like the way they were working. You know, like I keep saying, I didn't like what they do. The attitude towards life, how they do things, you know. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like what the people are doing, you know. Black people move slower. No, that's not true. They actually move faster than white people. They're actually pretty fast. I work with them, they work fast. But they're just stupid. And they don't do a quality job. They think that, okay, if there is a dishwasher, I send the dishes once through, I do it fast, I'm a good worker. And they don't care if some of the plates and forks and knives gonna cheese on them. They don't care. And then servers don't care either, so the residents in the nursing home have to use fucking dirty silverware. And people don't give a fuck. Because you're a good worker if you save money for the company. And they don't care about the quality. They only care about time is money, so. And I don't think that's right. I personally think that's fucked up, but apparently I'm the fucked up one to think that way. And everybody else is right. I'm just a fucking peon. I need to just say, yes sir, fast, fast, fast. And black people are good for it. They actually have a better ability when it comes to like fast-paced jobs. They like mindless, fast-paced job. This is what black people are built for. Okay? In my opinion. Based on my personal observation. So. They're actually good for it. That's why they are good slaves, you know? Because good slaves, who they are? Work fast and stupid. Good slave right there. You know? It's who they are. That's why they need to go back to plantation, because of that. Exactly. That's why I feel that way. Because they're fucking stupid, but they do the job fast. You know? It's how they are. And give them freedoms, they're gonna be shooting everybody. Black on black crimes and all of that shit. Put them back on fucking plantation and take guns away from them. This is what needs to be done with those fucking hood rats. To improve America. You know? But that's my personal opinion. As a racist, you know? Yep. That's my views on them. Based on personal experience dealing with them. Yep. Why delete videos your mother doesn't like? I don't delete them. I don't. No, I don't even put them in private either. I keep all my shit. But probably psychologists do that. You know, a couple of days ago, they were doing some shit. Somebody have my old phone in fucking Oregon. And they're using my Facebook, which I deactivate. I keep telling you. Psychologists, they put me on probation and they're spying with me over my phone. They're trying to fix me or do something with me. That's a big problem right there. So. I'm just on target, believe it or not. What type of Jewish ancestry do you have? I mean, I'm like 70% Jewish. My mother's side, my mom's mom was like purely Jewish, but she got my mom with like Russian man, purely Russian. Turns out he has a little bit Finnish in him, because that's what I got from my mom, a little Finnish DNA. From my dad's side, he's probably like mostly Jewish, maybe like 96, 97%. He has some Greek and Balkan in him, based on what I saw from my DNA, so like I said, I'm like Russian, Jewish, Finnish, and Greek. So, but my dad has probably like 3% Greek. Because like me, I got like 1.6% Greek and Balkan in me. On my mom's side, I got like, because of my mom, I got like 0.3% Finnish, you know, and you have any Bukharian Jew? No, Ashkenazi Jew. Ashkenazi, unfortunately. Because I like Sephardic Jews better than Ashkenazi Jews. You know, I've been to different synagogues. I've been to Chabad, which I don't like because they're fucking dirty. But Sephardic Jews, they're better. They keep their shit clean, nice, very different. But I like Sephardic Jews better than Ashkenazi Jews, so. Sephardi, that means Sfarad. Sfarad in Hebrew means Spain. Means Jewish people who went through Spain. But I like them better, you know. They keep their shit clean, their synagogue is nice, they always dress better, you know. Versus Ashkenazi Jews, they're just like, fuck. They're so fucking messy and dirty. It's not even funny. Was Jesus a descendant of King David? Yes, he was. That's why he was like the first candidate to be a Messiah. And that's why Jewish people got punished, because they manipulated Romans into killing Jesus Christ, so. That's why, you know. It's a punishment right there from God. So, but that's just my personal opinion. I'm an atheist, I'm agnostic, I don't care about religion, but based on my knowledge, you know, I believe that Jesus was a prophet. He was definitely the chosen one. And I believe that if Jesus existed, why did everybody hate Jews and why did the Jewish people die? Because that's a punishment for manipulating Romans into killing Jesus Christ. You know? And that's what Jewish people did. They didn't kill them directly, but they said, you know what? Romans didn't want to kill him, but then like Jewish people like, if you're not going to kill this guy, we're going to rebel and it's going to be a lot of blood going to be spilled. And Pontius Pilate thought, you know what? Yeah, I know this guy is innocent, he didn't do anything, but I'm just going to kill him to kill the peace, keep the peace. You know? That's why they did what they did. And Jesus Christ died on the cross. He died on the cross, which was not fair, but that's what they did. Because Jewish people didn't like him. Because he had a different opinion about things. But me personally, I'm a fan of Jesus Christ. I don't care. Even though I'm not a Christian, but I have a positive opinion of him as an individual. So I don't think he was a god, but I think that he was a prophet, and I think that he was definitely a very, very good person, you know? So why don't you just become an Amish? Well, live simple life, get nice German wife, lots of children. I don't know. It's easier said than done. I like German culture. I like Wisconsin, you know. Like, it doesn't bother me. I've been to Germany. I liked it over there. When I was there, I was thinking I can live there too. I don't think that I can make a lot of friends in there because German people, they're very like, are pretty reserved people. I know it is that, but they don't bother anybody. You know, they're pretty cool people. But, you know, they are more into science and all of that, and I'm not into that, you know. It's like, I have a different mindset, if you know what I mean. But, yeah, I mean, science is very gay. No, I mean, I don't agree with that. Science is good. Science is good. It's just not for everybody, you know. Like, I actually respect people who are into physics and chemistry. I think that they're very smart people, you know. It's just not my thing, you know. I just don't have like intellectual capacity or interest for that type of stuff, you know. But I respect people who are into that shit because that shit is like, that shit deserves respect, you know. It's pretty cool stuff, but it's just not my thing, you know. It's just not my thing. And it's very hard for me to learn that stuff, you know. I don't have good abilities for it, that's all. I'm more like a humanitarian type of guy, you know. But I respect people who are into science. I think that's great, but it's just not my thing, that's all. But I think that if I was more scientific, I would be better off, though. Have you done your birthright? Yes, I was in Israel in December of 2011. Right after my 25th birthday, I went there. And I was one of the oldest people over there. I didn't like it over there that much. I like some parts of Israel. I like the Dead Sea, and I like Golan Heights. Golan Heights looks like fucking South America, and that's pretty cool. I like Golan Heights, and I like the Dead Sea. That shit is cool. So, I would recommend you to go there. Like, that sea is pretty exciting. Like, the water there, it's like salty. And the beach there, it's like, put it this way, it's not like a normal beach. Is your probation over? Unfortunately not. But hopefully it's gonna be over in the next couple months. Because I'm fucking sick of it. But I would like to work for on-track, you know, out of probation, just as a job. Because, you know, people are cool, job is cool, money is cool. I just don't like to work there as a part of the probation, you know. That's the problem right there. I would like to work there as a fucking job, not a probation. And I like to work them in California as well. Good company, cool people, nice people. I just don't like to be there as a fucking part of the probation. That's a problem right there. You know? But, yeah, that's it. You cannot walk there without your fucking shoes. Because if you do, you can hurt your feet. Because everything is salty, there's a sand, but there is like salt under it, or whatever. And if you walk with your feet, you're gonna feel hurt. Also, go in the Dead Sea, you can like inhale. Because if you do, you put your mouth there, it's like you ate the whole thing of salt. You know, so you can't really swim there like that. But I like it because it's exotic and cool, you know. That sea is like, I would recommend you to go there. It's pretty cool. Also, I like the Golan Heights. Golan Heights are cool. Nice nature, looks like South America. Forest. Tzfat is okay. There's a lot of like painters in there. But I don't know. The rest of it is like, looks like a nice country, but No, China Beach is California. As a matter of fact, I used to live like 3/4 of a mile away from China Beach. It's nice over there. But China Beach is different, you know. That sea is nothing like China Beach. It's way saltier. Can't compare the two. You cannot. But I didn't like Israel because there's something about it, you know. It's like, it looks nice, the buildings are nice, looks developed. There's markets with a lot of people. But, well, something about it. There was one girl from my group who got raped, you know. There's something about it which is like, you know, I was not really cool with, you know. I have some family who live there. I have some classmates who used to go to school with, who live there, but me, nah. I mean, I have nothing against Israel, and people are happy there, and I'm happy that they were able to like build the country up, even though the way what they're doing is very unethical, but they're smart people, you know, they're able to really do good things, but still, what they're doing is very unethical though and fucked up. Like, they stole somebody else's land, they'll tell people to get the fuck out of your houses, and then they build a nice country with a good infrastructure and everything. Manipulated Americans into sending money to them, and they did a good job at it. I'm gonna give Jewish people that, but what they're doing is fucked up. It's not right, it's morally wrong, you know. But they're doing a good job. People over there in Israel living fine, enjoying their lives, you know. So I have my classmates who live there now, especially now, you know, because of the war in Ukraine. Bunch of people from my class immigrated to Israel or to Serbia or other places, you know. And they're happy to live over there, you know. They're happy. They enjoy their lives in Israel. They do what makes them feel good and happy. So, but what do you think of Jewish Zelensky? I don't think about him that much. I think he's a fucking clown. I don't care about him. He used to be a comedian before. Now he's a president. And you have war in Ukraine, you know. He's kind of a beer boy, a Todd clone, I don't know. I think it's just somebody who just like makes fun of Todd because how weird he is. Not sure, but yeah. I'm for politics, but I don't really like that Zelensky guy. I don't know much about him, but I don't, you know. He used to be a comedian, like I said. He got Ukraine into the war. Did you kiss the Western Wall? I don't remember. I was there. But actually, that's actually the part of Israel which I like the least, probably. I was not impressed by that at all. I didn't care about it. I was there, but I didn't care about it. I like Tel Aviv a little bit. There is nightlife over there. There's one girl got raped over there. Like I said, the best places in Israel to many Hasidic Jews. Yeah, I mean, but the Hasidic Jews everywhere, New York also. I went to yeshiva for like 6 weeks. I dealt with them, but I don't like Hasidic Jews as much. I'm more of a fan of Neturei Karta, you know. These people, they know their history, they know what is Judaism is all about. They burn Israeli flags, they support Palestinian people. They just want to stay in England or Europe and just practice their religion over there and mind their fucking business. I support these people. I like them, you know. But yes, they are good Jews. I agree with you. They are good Jews. And they are very religious too. Not like this, like my parents. They don't do shit, they don't follow nothing, but they're all about ethnic purity of Jewish race, and they're all about supporting Israel and Zionism. These Jewish people, they follow everything. They don't like Zionism, and they're against killing the Palestinians. When they burn Israeli flags and they say, you know what, we don't want to live there. I like these people. They're like my favorite Jews, along with brother Nathaniel, so, and Norman Finkelstein, Noam Chomsky, you know. I like these people. So, Hasidic Jews, I mean, they're cool, but like, I like them to Turei Karta better. You know. But I don't know, I'm not a religious person, so I don't fucking care. So, swill, guys. But yeah, Turei Karta, my favorite Jews. And brother Nathaniel, he doesn't like them, because they oppose Jesus Christ. But me, I don't care. I don't do religion, so it doesn't bother me. You know? But I like Turei Karta, though. I do. They know their history, they know their stuff. So, they follow everything. They follow their own laws. Versus there are a lot of Jews, like conservative Jews, they fucking making Jewish barbecue in Yom Kippur. And Yom Kippur is a fucking fast. Do you like Elon Musk? I don't care about him that much. I think he's like technology genius. But he's autistic. And he's very successful. He works a lot of hours. I like that, you know. Making a lot of money, working a lot of hours. Cannot get it with females though. Even though he has 6 kids, but... Do you eat pork? Yes, I do. I don't eat a lot of pork because I don't care about it. But if they're gonna serve me pork, I'm not gonna reject it. Put it this way. I don't follow shit, okay? I don't follow shit. I eat about anything I want. You know? I don't care about nothing, you know? Religion, none of that shit. I don't care about nothing. So, swill, folks. What do you think about Shabbat and the roof? I don't think nothing about it. I don't follow that stuff. You know? Never did, really. Because I didn't grow up religious anyway. I didn't grow up in a religious family. I grew up as an atheist going to Jewish school. So I didn't grow up keeping Shabbat and following the roof. So I can go out with religious people back in Russia like a couple times. I went to their Shabbos or whatever. But like, I never really lived that life, you know? I never did. So. And I don't feel like I want to, honestly. I don't believe in nothing. I'm an agnostic. So. They think they can trick God with a roof. No, first of all, what is a roof? A roof, this is just one of the customs of Shabbat, you know? This is like, on Shabbat, you cannot carry certain things, and the roof, this is the area where you can carry things. So once you leave a roof, you cannot leave it. Like, you cannot carry things beyond certain point. This is what a roof means. Have you ever prayed with the Muslims? Yes, I have, twice. The first time I prayed with a Muslim in the Dublin Achaya Mosque with Cherno Diallo, one of my roommates took me to mosque. And second time I prayed with Muslim in Sierra Leone when Ibrahim, the guy from Sierra Leone, who died on my eyes. I went to Muslim funeral, so I went to mosque in Sierra Leone to pray for him. So I prayed with Muslim twice. So, twice. I have. Once in Dublin, Ohio, which suburbs Columbus, Ohio. Second time in Sierra Leone. After I witnessed that guy drown in front of me. I remember he didn't know how to swim. He was 34 years old. But anyways, what are all the countries you visited? Okay, Russia, Belarus, Finland, Estonia, Israel, Canada, America, Sierra Leone, Germany. I thought there was one more. Why was he in the water if he couldn't swim? Well, he didn't know that shit's gonna happen. And that place in Sierra Leone called Fakna River, where 200 years ago two bodies of soldiers drowned. Because they have a quicksand, So we didn't go that far. And he, I guess, he had some safety thing. He has the thing, which he had called on. But he got into the quicksand. So last thing I saw, he went down, and then he came up like this. And then he went and he drowned. Everybody was crying. I didn't do anything. And then 2 days after, I went to the mosque because of him for the funeral. And I have a picture of it on my Instagram. And my mom even somebody commented like, oh, you look so sad, it's like a funeral. Well, yeah, because it is, And yeah. They bury him under Muslim tradition, and under Muslim tradition, similar to Jewish tradition too. Because in Jewish tradition, when somebody is dying, you have to put 3 times with your thing. Do you have nightmares all the time? No. Actually, it's crazy that sounds. I didn't even give a shit. I saw somebody dying and I didn't even fucking care. I didn't feel anything. No emotions whatsoever. You see? I'm a little bit of psychopathic in that regard. Because I can literally see somebody fucking die and I don't give a shit. I have no emotions. It's fucked up, but I just didn't feel anything. As fucked up as it sounds. And he was a good man too, And everybody were crying, but I was I was not happy, but I just didn't feel anything when I saw him, drown. I just didn't care. I didn't feel a thing. As fucked up as it sounds. But I went to mosque and I was praying with all the Muslims because, he was a nice man. He told me not to cheat on my woman and he wanted to go to the zoo with me. And that never happened. I was scared of anything at all. I'm actually scared of a lot of things. I'm actually afraid of everything, honestly. Even though you may seem, you have a big mouth, you say things, you're not afraid. I'm actually afraid of a lot of things. That's why I'm trying not to go anywhere, That's why I have anxiety around people, But on the contrary, I like my freedoms. I like to say how I feel, but that's why I have my YouTube to do that. But in real life, I don't talk that much. Especially now, I don't even want to talk to people. They're shutting me down all the time, trying to fix me. They think something wrong with me. Even though it's true, I don't give a fuck, so it's fuck. Because of the bullshit, I won't talk to nobody, you know? People just make me angry. So, but I'm scared of a lot of things, honestly. Yep. Now as a kid, I was scared of water. I was scared of heights, a lot of things. Have you ever been robbed? A little bit, but not a lot. I remember one black guy took $180 from me, and I fucking hated him for that. He got me high though, but it was back in 2012. And a couple of weeks after that, I got a job at a nursing home, so I was cool. And he really stole my mother's money, but still, fuck. I feel like that piece of shit doesn't even cost the money he stole from me. I was so fucking mad. But I've not been robbed a lot of times, really, like that. But then it's nothing, you know, because if you think about it, you think, oh, being robbed for $180 is a big thing, but like, at the same time, you can go out with your girlfriend and spend $250 on a fucking food. Versus you can get $70 worth of food. The same food, less money. So it's like comes out to the same thing. So it's like, you know, it's like, I don't know. To me, this money thing is just, it really doesn't matter, you know. I mean, money gives you confidence if you have more money in your bank account, but really, as long as you have enough money to pay your bills and you can survive, that's all it matters. Because really, whether you have 10 grand on your account or fucking $500, as long as you pay your shit, it's like the same thing, really. Just like money gives you confidence, but it's... How did he take money from you? Did he threaten you? No. I was just stupid. I was just high. And he told me to leave. And I knew he's gonna take the money. And I was like, hey, this money doesn't belong to you. And he had my money in his hand. He just left. I was just stupid, you know. Hanging out with the wrong people once. But I didn't know how to deal with the situation, so I was just like so desperate to be like have friends or whatever. That's why, and have fun. Why did you go to Sierra Leone? My girlfriend from Sierra Leone, so I went there with her and her mom for like a month. That's why. And I enjoyed over there. I still keep in touch with one guy from over there. I had a good time over there. The weed over there is like cheap. It's like 7,000 leons, which is like 15 cents, you know. You can get high, smoke some loud, you know, and have fun. I enjoyed it over there. It's a nice place. It's hot and nice, and there are dogs and spicy food. Fuck. Sierra Leone is a great place to visit. I enjoyed it over there. I really did. I'd go there again if I could. You know? I don't think it's in the cards for me, but I would like to go there. And I enjoyed going there. It was fucking awesome. It was great. If I don't have all this bullshit and financial problems, fuck, I go there again. I go there again. It's a fucking great place. I love Sierra Leone. I had a good time over there. It's a cool place. It's a third country. It's a poor country, but I enjoyed it over there. Like I said, my first three favorite countries I visited is Sierra Leone, Canada, and Germany. So, those are my top three countries. out of all the countries I visited. So, yep. Fucking love Sierra Leone, fucking love Canada and Germany. It was cool. I feel like I can live there, like I said. In Germany, did you visit Auschwitz Museum? No, I did not. No. I've been to 3 cities. I've been to Hamburg, I've been to Bremen, and I've been to Lübeck. I liked it over there. I went to excursion over there, the tour guide. Oh, okay. I've been to tour guide where they were talking about Fontanelle, the American guy who built some like fucking mansions in Germany.